welcome here to Talk FCB and welcome back to the channel, guys. And indeed it may be the international break, but of course that only gives us a chance to talk more about what's on your mind right now. We're going to be answering plenty of questions over the coming few days, and in this video, this is the big one. Many of you guys wondering, and many of you guys asking about the situation of Lionel Messi. Has anything changed? Will anything change? And looking ahead to next year, is he going to end up staying? Or could he still want to depart the club? We're going to be breaking it all down and discussing exactly what's happening right now, potentially in the mind of Messi. So, let's get to it. But of course, guys, before we do begin, I do have to give a big shout out and a huge thank you to every single one of you guys who are now Talk FCB members. There's so many of you already. I'm so thankful for all of that support as we discussed yesterday over on More Talk FCB about the new system and the channel memberships we now have here on the channel. And of course, not only to the members, but every single one of you guys. If you can't do it right now, or if you just don't want to do it, that's absolutely fine. Because you know what? You coming here, supporting the channel, liking the video, commenting, getting involved in the community, that's what it's all about. We're all together. And that's why we're all interested in what's going to happen with our captain. Because, indeed, Lionel Messi this season has not enjoyed probably the most productive season in front of goal. Perhaps he obviously struggled there for that open play goal. Finally, it came against Real Betis. He's tucked away all of the penalties that he's got this season. He's been incredibly effective from the spot, you have to say. And of course, it's not just about the goals. It's never been that way with Messi. It's about the overall play. But after certain questions have arisen in the media there about his work rate, about the way that he's feeling right now, about the fact that he could still be frustrated at the club, I thought it was the right time here to basically assess, number one, is Messi still thinking about leaving? And whether he is or whether he isn't, what's it going to take next year? What sort of change is it going to take inside and outside of the club to keep him at Barcelona and avoid him leaving for what could be for absolutely nothing? Because let me first say, when it comes to Messi, we all know that over the summer there were many issues, not only on the pitch but also off the pitch when it came to his decision that he did want to leave the club. Nobody is getting around that, nobody is denying that. In the summer, Messi, if he was given the opportunity, he would have left Barcelona, and he was effectively kept here against his will, and he still is to this day. We can all understand that. What I would want to absolutely clarify right now, though, is that Lionel Messi, the professional that he is, the person that he is, how much that he loves Barcelona, he's not going to be thinking about that when he goes out on the field. That is not going to be anywhere near his mind. And I actually don't think right now, when he goes out there and when he's playing, he's not thinking about whether he's staying or whether he's going. He is simply going to be focused on the season ahead, focused on winning every game. Because let's remember, Messi wanted to leave to win the Champions League. Messi wanted to leave there to be in a competitive team, in a competitive environment. So it wouldn't make any sense here for Messi, now he has to stay, to just down tools, to not try, to not be involved. He still wants to win. He'll still believe that he can win here, and believe me, he'll be doing everything in his power, whether he wants to stay or whether he wants to leave, to win this season of Barcelona. And I think regardless of that final decision, one thing that we will not see, also there alluding to my last point, is the fact that I don't think Messi will be leaving in mid-season. I don't think anything at all will happen in January. Believe me, we're going to hear rumours. I'll prepare you for that right away. As soon as January the 1st hits, and probably even before that, you're going to hear Messi to Man City rumours. You're going to hear about the fact that Messi could sign a pre-contract agreement there where he could actually leave in the summer for absolutely nothing. But I don't believe he'll go anywhere. I don't think anything will be finalised in January. I think here he's going to stay focused, he'll want to finish the season, and then whatever happens will happen. And of course the reason why we're all asking this question here about Messi is because of that resignation of Bartomeu. That was something, of course, that we were all crying out for. We were all so excited when he surprisingly announced that he was going to step down, and of course we were overjoyed that that happened. Now the question would be, does that change anything for Messi? Does that change his mindset right now? Does it mean that he's more likely to stay at the club? And what I would say there to that question, to be perfectly honest with you, is that I still think his answer right now would be unclear. I don't think that that Bartomeu stepping down makes all that much difference in the long term? Because yes, obviously, when he found out that Bartomeu was going to resign, I'm sure that Messi was happy, because Messi, of course, did not get on with Bartomeu, did not agree with his decisions there towards the end of his tenure, and he was the man who effectively stopped him leaving in the summer, and he wasn't happy with him, no doubt about that. But let's not forget, in the summer, Messi did know that Bartomeu was going to be leaving at some point anyway. He did know that by 2021, Bartomeu was in his last year of office. He was going to be gone. So I don't think it changes anything too drastically. And that's why the question for me there is not about whether Bartomeu leaving has changed Messi's mind or whether now he feels in a different sort of mindset when it comes to the club. Because I think this decision about Messi staying or going, it all rests on the new board. And that's why I think right now, no decision from Messi will have been made. He won't have his mind made up to leave just yet. I think that he'll give the board every chance there to come in, to lay out their ideas, to set out their ambitions for the club. And I think that next board is absolutely critical, not just for Messi, but of course for this entire club. We need somebody there to come in and have a clear plan, a clear idea of how to take this club forward. And then it'll be about whether Messi believes in that project, whether Messi feels as though that's a competitive project for him, and that's a project that he wants to work in. And I think it's important here, not just for the new board to come in and just tailor-make everything around Messi. I don't think that'll happen by any means, but I think it's about coming in and not just focusing on Messi, but focusing here on making this team great. Don't want to just focus there all around one man. Make a great team. Build something there with a philosophy that can continue through generation and generation, and doesn't just revolve there around one single player. And I think Messi, I think you would appreciate that too. He worked best, remember, under Joan Laporta and Pep Guardiola, when they had things. Yes, of course, Messi was the star, but it wasn't all about Messi. It wasn't everything on Messi's shoulders to carry them through these moments. And that's why I think that next decision, that next board coming in, Messi will listen to what they have to say. Messi will see whether they want to take the club there in the right direction. And one thing that I would also have to point out, though, about Messi's potential renewal, if he does choose to stay, is that rumours right now in the Spanish media are suggesting that if Messi was indeed to renew, if Messi does stay at Barcelona, it would need to be at a lower wage than what he's currently earning, which may sound right now a little bit harsh, saying that Messi is going to need to take there a bit of a wage cut given what he's achieved in all of the seasons that he's been at the club. But we also can't forget that not only are we in a pandemic, not only there has the situation crippled our finances even further, but obviously Messi's 33 now. In the summer, he'll be 34 years old, and it's not really that unusual, even with the great players, that as they get older, their contracts, they're not quite what they used to be. Look, Messi is still going to be extremely well paid. He's not going to have any problem in that area whatsoever. And of course, he'd still remain our highest earner at the club, but he probably just wouldn't be on such a high wage. Currently, it's estimated that Messi earns about €1 million a week, maybe even more than that with everything combined in that total. And I just think right now, if Messi is going to renew, number one, it needs to be the right project. He needs to believe in the new management and the organisation of this club. And number two, obviously there, we have to be in a position to be able to offer him that new deal on the terms that work for everyone. There are decisions still to be made, and certainly the one thing that I would say right now is that Messi, again, will be focusing on the season, focusing only on the next game, not looking too far ahead. And when that decision needs to be made, it'll be made. But for now, the advice that I give each and every one of you is sit back and just enjoy him. So please do let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys, on the future of Lionel Messi. We're going to have to wait and see exactly what happens in these months to come. Please do leave your thoughts, though, down in the comments. What do you make of this situation? How do you see it unfolding? And do you believe that Messi's mind may have been changed over the past few weeks or so? Or could that still happen in the near future? I'm very, very interested to know the way that you guys are feeling right now. And like I say, thank you so much for all of your support right across the board here on Talk FCB. There's so much more to come, and the future, in all ways, it looks much brighter. And I will see you then. Well, probably sooner. But until next time, as always, guys, Visca el Barça.